Now we start with the first shloka. Tatra divyopamam mukhyam Tatra divyopamam mukhyam Sphatikam ratnabhushitam Sphatikam ratnabhushitam Avekshamaano Hanuman Avekshamaano Hanuman Dadarsha Shayanasanam Dadarsha Shayanasanam Tatra divyopamam mukhyam Sphatikam ratnabhushitam Tatra divyopamam mukhyam Sphatikam ratnabhushitam Avekshamaano Hanuman Dadarsha Shayanasanam Avekshamaano Hanuman Dadarsha Shayanasanam. Together. Tatra divyopamam mukhyam Sphatikam ratnabhushitam Avekshamaano Hanuman Dadarsha Shayanasanam. So, Sarga 10, we are now seeing the Shayanasana or the bed chamber of Ravana. In the 9th Sarga, his inner quarters was described. This is what we covered in session 37. Today in session 38, we are now going into the inner part of the inner chambers, namely Ravana's bed chamber. Till now, in the 9th Sarga, the description of all the women we saw, the women in the Antapura. Now, he zooms in, so to speak, like a camera and focuses on Ravana. So, we will now see Ravana's description as given in the 10th Sarga. Meaning of the shloka, Tatra divyopamam mukhyam. Okay, so here Dadarsha is the verb. Dadarsha means what? He saw. Who saw? Hanuman saw. Tatra, there. Avekshamanaha Hanuman. The one who was seeing Hanuman. What is the point of saying the one who was seeing here? The one who was seeing means the one who was searching for Sita Mata. The one who was searching for Sita Devi, he, Hanuman, Divyopamam. Divyopamam means like heaven. Divi refers to heaven. Like the heavens. Mukhyam, foremost. Spatikam, inlaid with crystal. Ratnabhushitam, decorated with precious stones. Okay. Ratnabhushitam divyopamam shayanasanam dadarsha. He saw such a splendid looking, inlaid with crystal and gemstones, divine looking shayanasana or bed chamber. Let's see the second shloka now. I hope the meaning is clear. Daktakanchana chitrangai. Is it Dakta or Danta? Let me just check once in the Giri book also. If anyone has a Giri book with you right away, can you tell me is it Danta or Dakta?
Dakta, Bagri.
Dakta only, na?
Yeah.
Okay. Dakta also makes sense, but I just wanted to confirm. Dakta. Daktakanchana chitrangaihi. Daktakanchana चित्राङ्गैर्वैडूर्यश्च वरासनैः वैडूर्यश्च वरासनैः महार्हास्तरणोपेतैः महार्हास्तरणोपेतैरुपपन्नं महाधनैः उपपन्नं महाधनैः दात्तकाञ्चन चित्राङ्गैर्वैडूर्यैश्च वरासनैः. Again, दात्तकाञ्चन चित्राङ्गैर्वैडूर्यैश्च वरासनैः महार्हास्तरणोपेतैरुपपन्नं महाधनैः महार्हास्तरणोपेतैर् उपपन्नं महाधनैः. Once more, second line, since I see many of you are not chanting. महार्हास्तरणोपेतैर् उपपन्नं महाधनैः. Together. दाक्तकाञ्चन चित्राङ्गैर्वैडूर्यैश्च वरासनैः महार्हास्तरणोपेतैर् उपपन्नं महाधनैः. Now the Anvaya of the second shloka relates to the first shloka. Okay, so Dakta Kanchana Chitrangaihi Vaidurresha Varasanaihi Maharhasaranopetaihi Upapannam Mahadhanaihi. For those who know Sanskrit, you will realize everything is in Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. So by itself it does not stand. It has to be linked up to something. So we will link it up to the previous shloka. What was in the previous shloka? Shayanasanam Dadarsha. So Hanuman saw this bedchamber. All these words in Tritiya Vibhakti Bahuvachanam convey the meaning with. Okay, with this. This is how the bedchamber appeared. What was there? Dakta Kanchana Chitrangaihi. Okay, Dakta Kanchana, molten golden, Chitra Angai, colorful parts. So comprising of gold and other gemstones. Okay, inlaid with gold and other gemstones. Vaiduryaihi, and with Vaidurya stones, there were Varasanas. What is a Varasana? An auspicious seat. Here you can take it as large couches. Okay, were all inlaid with ivory, were inlaid with gold and with precious stones. Maharha Staranopetaihi Upapannam Mahadhanaihi. Maharha Staranopetaihi means Upeta, covered with. Okay, Maharhastaranaha refers to exquisite craftsmanship which has gone into the making of the coverings. So essentially the furnishings were of supremely, great quality. Okay, and then Mahadhanaihi, rich looking and obviously very expensive, Varasanaihi, Yukta, with such a thing, the Shayanasanam Dadarsha. Such a bedchamber he saw. Essentially what the place was opulent, rich, lovely furnishings, lovely seating areas. It was all glowing with wealth. That is what we see in the second shloka. Tasya chaikatame deshe, tasya chaikatame deshe, Sogriyamala vibhushitam, Sogriyamala vibhushitam. Sogriya. The avagraha we obviously ignore. Sogriya. Okay. Sogriya mala vibhushitam. Sogriya mala vibhushitam. Dadarsha panduram chhatram. Dadarsha panduram chhatram. Taradhipati sannibham. Taradhipati sannibham. Line by line. Tasya chaikatame deshe Sogryamala vibhushitam. Tasya chaikatame deshe Sogryamala vibhushitam. Dadarsha panduram chhatram. Taradhipati sannibham. Dadarsha panduram chhatram. Taradhipati sannibham. Together. Tasya chaikatame deshe Sogryamala vibhushitam. Dadarsha panduram chhatram. Taradhipati sannibham. Dadarsha is the verb. He saw in the Shayanasana of Ravana. What did he see? Saha, that Hanuman. Tasya, Shayanasanasya. Ekatame deshe, in one part. Okay, Ekatama desha, Saptami vibhakti, in one part is the meaning. So essentially here the Bhashakara, because he's going to talk about an important part, Bhushana, Bhashakara, namely Govindaraja, he says, Shirobhage, at the top part. So the best part, already this room is opulent, rich, beautiful. There is no way you can say which is the best part, but the best part of the room, he says. Ekatame deshe, which part? Best part of such a room. Agryamala Vibhushitam. Okay, decorated with garlands of pearls, not the flower garlands which will wilt, but already the place was opulent, rich with gold, gemstones, ivory. Now here we see decorated with garlands of pearls. Taradhipati Sannibham Panduram Chatram. This is a description decorated with garlands of pearls. What is decorated with garlands of pearls? The Chatram. Chatram means what? Umbrella. So you can imagine, like, a big canopy on top of the opulent bed. Okay, and that canopy has garlands of pearls on it. How does it appear? Taradhipati Sannibham. Taradhipati. Who is the Adhipati of Tara? Who can tell me?
Moon, ma'am.
Ah,
Moon.
like the moon. Correct. Like the moon. So white in appearance. Panduram itself means white. So Taradhipati. So it was glowing like the moon. It is not a matte white color. Okay, it's a glowing white color like the moon. Etadrisham Chatram Dadarsha. Such a Chatram he saw. Okay. So now obviously this is Ravana's bed. जातरूपपरिक्षिप्तम् जातरूपपरिक्षिप्तम् चित्रभानुसमप्रभम् चित्रभानुसमप्रभम् अशोकमालाविततम् अशोकमालाविततम् ददर्श परमासनम् ददर्श परमासनम्. Line by line. जातरूपपरिक्षिप्तम् चित्रभानुसमप्रभम् अशोकमालाविततम्. Sorry. जातरूपपरिक्षिप्तम् चित्रभानुसमप्रभम् अशोकमालाविततम् ददर्श परमासनम् अशोकमालाविततम् ददर्श परमासनम्. Together. जातरूपपरिक्षिप्तम् चित्रभानुसमप्रभम् अशोकमालाविततम् ददर्श परमासनम्. We will learn 4, 5 and 6 together and see the meaning. वालव्यजनहस्ताभिः वालव्यजनहस्ताभिर्वीज्यमानं समन्ततः वीज्यमानं समन्ततः गन्धैश्च विविधैर्जुष्टम् गन्धैश्च विविधैर्जुष्टम् वरधूपेन धूपितम् वरधूपेन धूपितम् वालव्यजनहस्ताभिर्वीज्यमानं समन्ततः वालव्यजनहस्ताभिर्वीज्यमानं समन्ततः गन्धैश्च विविधैर्जुष्टम् वरधूपेन धूपितम् गन्धैश्च विविधैर्जुष्टम् वरधूपेन धूपितम्. Together. वालव्यजनहस्ताभिर्वीज्यमानं समन्ततः गन्धैश्च विविधैर्जुष्टम् वरधूपेन धूपितम्. Rajiji, following me? Okay. Next shloka also we will chat and then go to the meaning. Paramastaranaastirnam. Paramastaranaastirnam. Avikanjina sambritam. Avikajina, not kanjina. Isn't it? Avikajina. Well, let me just check again.
It is Kanjina and Giri, madam.
Kanjina only? Then we'll stick to that. Okay. Avikanjina. Okay. Thank you. Avikanjina sambritam. Avikanjina sambritam. Damabhir varamalyanam. Damabhir varamalyanam. Samantat upashobhitam. Samantat upashobhitam. Paramastaranaastirnam avikanjina sambritam. Paramastaranaastirnam avikanjina sambritam. Damabhir varamalyanam samantadupashobhitam. Damabhir varamalyanam samantat upashobhitam. Together. Paramastaranaastirnam apikanjina samvritam. Damabhir varamalyanam samantadupashobhitam. One small pronunciation point. When we see samvritam, we should not say samvritam. Samvritam. Okay, samvritam. It's not samvritam. The pronunciation rule is it is samvritam, like a chandrabindu on top of the verb. Okay, so it will be samvritam. Paramastaranaastirnam avikanjina samvritam. That's how we will say. Okay. Now let's see the Anvaya and the meaning of the three shlokas that we have seen so far. Okay, if you notice, the verb is there in the first shloka only, Dadasha. But because the next two shlokas will be orphans without this Dadasha, we are taking all the three shlokas. Basically, it makes more sense when we take it together, so we do that. Dadasha, Hanuman Dadasha. Already see, he's now describing the Shainasana. Jata Rupa Parikshiptam. Okay, Parikshiptam means as if it is just taken and thrown. Okay, lavished with. Lavished with Jata Rupa. Jata Rupa refers to gold. Okay, lavished with gold. Chitrabhanu Samaprabham. Chitrabhanu. What do you think Chitrabhanu means?
Sun, ma'am.
Sun only. Correct. Chitrabhanu Samaprabham means glowing with the effulgence of the sun. Okay. Ashoka Mala Vitatam. Decorated with Ashoka flower garlands. Now here, all this light Ashoka flowers are particularly red in color. And they are fragrant. Very fragrant. They are called Ashoka because it is said that when this tree is there will be no shoka. It is a shoka. Okay, so without shoka. So that is why they're of the sort where there is no shoka when one is near it. Okay, basically what Tilaka says in his commentary is that the bedroom itself is white. It has garlands of pearls. It has gold. It is shining. So maybe there is not a red color flower which is accessorizing the place, but probably the beautiful sort of white flowers, which on seeing which one is automatically happy and where one's sadness goes away. So that kind of flower. So essentially a very pleasing kind of flower garlands. Then Valav Vyajana Hastabihi from the next shloka, from the next part. Valav Vyajana Hastabihi. Okay, Vyajana refers to fan. Vala refers to the tail hair of the yak. The yak, which you see in Sikkim, that animal. The tail hair of the yak is white in color, if you've noticed. That white hair of the yak's tail is used to make a fan. Okay, so you can imagine first you have to catch a yak, take its hair, and then make a fan. How many such fans you'll be able to produce? But Ravana had a profusion of those. Okay, what kind of fans were they? Valav Vyajana Hastabihi. They were mechanical fans. They were not being fanned by women standing there, but they were mechanical fans which would work on their own. Okay, so it's basically, we call it chamara, right? Chamara means basically a fan made of yak's tail hair. Okay, that kind of a fan, which is mechanical, was there. Samantataha, it was there in all the directions. Then, Vijyamanam Vividhaihi. Samantataha. Then, Vijyamanam Vividhaihi is, I think, from the next shloka, right? No.
In this only. In this only.
In this shloka only. Wait, did I see it then correctly? Yeah, sorry. The screen was hiding it. Vijyamanam Vividhaihi. So he was being fanned with fans of this nature. From the same line. Vijyamanam Vividhaihi. By these fans, he was being fanned in all directions. Who? Hanuman. Or rather here, the person whom he's going to see. Jushtam, full, Varadhupena, with excellent fragrances. Dhupitam, appearing smoky. Paramas Taranas Tirnam. Paramaha Taranas Tirnam, with excellent bedspreads. The bed was covered with excellent, see this shloka. Paramas Taranas Tirnam, covered with excellent bedspreads. Avikanjina Sambritam. There were also rugs and throws made of woolen and this one, and also sheepskin. Okay, then Samantat, everywhere, Varamalyana Damabihi Upashobhitam, of beautiful garlands tied up with strings. It was well decorated. What was well decorated? Paramasanam Dadarsha, a large bed, the excellent bed he saw. So a person who's sleeping on the bed will be fanned from all four directions by mechanical fans. The bed itself was shining like the sun, like another sun, and it was looking very it was made of gold, decorated with Ashoka flower garlands, and it was also having the fragrance of many incense sticks that were burning, creating a smoky atmosphere in the place, covered with excellent bedspreads, sheepskin and woolen throws and rugs, and beautiful flower garlands covering all sides of the amazing bed. I hope the meaning is clear. Lot of big samasta padams. If there's a doubt, please ask. I'll explain the meaning. 1 minute. I'll let this person in. Sorry, Silgamiji, your hand was raised. Please ask.
Yeah, I just missed that part where you told the pronunciation for Samvritam.
I
we are
merely
supposed to
said, when
pronounce
you
it like
Anuswara, don't automatically say Seeing
Okay.
the word which is after it, the consonant which is after it, the sound of the Anuswara varies. There is a rule
Okay.
for it in grammar. Okay. Now the sound that will come here is like a V, a Chandrabindu on top of the V, you say Samvritam. You won't say Samvritam.
Okay.
Samvritam.
Samvritam.
Not Savritam. Samvritam. Samvritam.
Savritam.
Samvritam.
Savritam.
Samvritam.
Savritam.
Don't close your mouth. Instead, touch your teeth. Touch the lower lip, back of your lower lips with your teeth. Samvritam. And make a nasal sound. Samvritam.
Savritam.
No. Samvritam.
Savritam.
Samvritam.
I'm not getting a thing.
Say aung. Say aung. Say aung. Sound.
Aung.
Just say sound now. Sound.
Savritam.
Sound.
Sound.
Just say
Sound.
sound. As if you're saying S-O-U-N, please say sound.
Sound.
Sound. Sound.
Samvritam.
Samvritam. That way you will get it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Any other questions? Yeah, Joshika, you had a question, Kada?
Ma'am, was there anyone to fan the fans and blow the wind?
Blow the wind. Mechanical devices.
So they were made with yak hair.
The fans were made with, see, the fans are not the kind that you see on the ceiling nowadays. It's like you've seen in olden days, no? Chamara, they'll be waving on either side of the king like this. In any movie you might have seen. A king will be sitting. On either side of the king, you will find two ladies, bored-looking ones, or maybe two gents, bored-looking ones, but who will be sitting and waving the fan. Their only job in life is to wave the fan. Now, instead of employing labor, See, you have IoT, Internet of Things. You can make even some device work from a remote computer, make it wave the fan, and then your work is done. So that's what's happening. On all four sides of Ravana's bed, the fan was constantly waving. Okay.
Okay. Yes,
Understood?
ma'am.
No? And this fan is not the circulating fan up on the ceiling. This is the kind of fan where you have this, the fan, the old-fashioned one, that kind, the waving one, not the spinning one.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Hey, who's Rose alumni? Yeah?
Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, it's Rachna.
Aha, okay, Rachna ji, no wonder you're in full Rose mood only. Tell.
No, ma'am. So, ma'am, what is the word for the mechanical thing, indicating that it's a mechanical?
Why is it mechanical? The word hasta is used to know. Here the hasta is used and it has been interpreted by the commentator. I didn't mention that when I was explaining the meaning. Thank you for pointing out. Tilaka in his commentary says the word hasta refers to hands just waving it, not people. And therefore, where do the hands come from? They are mechanical. Okay.
Okay.
See, the word vala refers to yak hair. Vyajana refers to fan. Hasta refers to hand. How can there be hands without people attached? So here, he answers the question which he raises himself by saying mechanical fans.
Okay.
We can now nicely imagine, colorfully imagine, two shapely woman-like arms waving the fan powered by some motor or some device. Okay, just the hands were visible. Like that you can imagine.
When he could have flights, he could have fans also.
Oh, why not? He can have fans. He has amazing things at his disposal. We only don't have nowadays. Okay, right. I mean, imagine golden beds, pearl strings. So now we go on to the seventh shloka. Tasmin jeemuta sankasham. Tasmin jeemuta sankasham. Pradiptottama kundalam. Pradiptottama kundalam. लोहिताक्षं महाबाहुं लोहिताक्षं महाबाहुं महारजतवाससं महारजतवाससं तस्मिन् जीमूतसङ्काशं प्रदीप्तोत्तमकुण्डलम् तस्मिन् जीमूतसङ्काशं प्रदीप्तोत्तमकुण्डलं लोहिताक्षं महाबाहुं महारजतवाससं लोहिताक्षं महाबाहुं महारजतवाससं together तस्मिन् जीमूतसङ्काशं प्रदीप्तोत्तमकुण्डलं लोहिताक्षं महाबाहुं महारजतवाससं. We will have to see 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 together to get the Anvaya. लोहितेनानुलिप्ताङ्गम् लोहितेनानुलिप्ताङ्गम् चन्दनेन सुगन्धिना चन्दनेन सुगन्धिना सन्ध्यारक्तमिवाकाशे सन्ध्यारक्तमिवाकाशे तोयदं सतडिद्गणं तोयदं सतडिद्गणं लोहितेनानुलिप्ताङ्गं चन्दनेन सुगन्धिना लोहितेनानुलिप्ताङ्गं चन्दनेन सुगन्धिना सन्ध्यारक्तमिवाकाशे तोयदं सतडिद्गणं सन्ध्यारक्तमिवाकाशे तोयदं सतडिद्गणं. Together, लोहितेनानुलिप्ताङ्गं चन्दनेन सुगन्धिना सन्ध्यारक्तमिवाकाशे तोयदं सतडित्कणम्. No doubts, right? It's clear, right? वृतमाभरणैर्दिव्यैः वृतमाभरणैर्दिव्यैः सुरूपं कामरूपिणम् सुरूपं कामरूपिणम् सवृक्षवनगुल्माढ्यम् सवृक्षवनगुल्माढ्यम् प्रसुप्तमिव मन्दरम् प्रसुप्तमिव मन्दरम् वृतमाभरणैर्दिव्यैः सुरूपं कामरूपिणम् वृतमाभरणैर्दिव्यैः सुरूपं कामरूपिणम् सवृक्षवनगुल्माढ्यम् प्रसुप्तमिव मन्दरम् सवृक्षवनगुल्माढ्यम् प्रसुप्तमिव मन्दरम्. Together. वृतमाभरणैर्दिव्यैः सुरूपं कामरूपिणम् सवृक्षवनगुल्माढ्यम् प्रसुप्तमिव मन्दरम्. We'll tell it once more. वृतमाभरणैर्दिव्यैः सुरूपं कामरूपिणम् सवृक्षवनगुल्माढ्यम् प्रसुप्तमिव मन्दरम्. क्रीडित्वोपरतं रात्रौ क्रीडित्वोपरतं रात्रौ वराभरणभूषितं वराभरणभूषितं प्रियं राक्षसकन्यानां प्रियं राक्षसकन्यानां राक्षसानां सुखावहम् राक्षसानां सुखावहम्. क्रीडित्वोपरतं रात्रौ वराभरणभूषितम् क्रीडित्वोपरतं रात्रौ वराभरणभूषितम् प्रियं राक्षसकन्यानां राक्षसानां सुखावहम् प्रियं राक्षसकन्यानां राक्षसानां सुखावहम्. Together. क्रीडित्वोपरतं रात्रौ वराभरणभूषितम् प्रियं राक्षसकन्यानां राक्षसानां सुखावहम्. Next shloka. पीत्वाप्युपरतं चापि पीत्वाप्युपरतं चापि पीत्वाप्युपरतं चापि ददर्श समहाकपिः ददर्श समहाकपिः पीत्वाप्युपरतं चापि ददर्श समहाकपिः भास्वरे शयने वीरम् भास्वरे शयने वीरम् प्रसुप्तं राक्षसाधिपम् प्रसुप्तं राक्षसाधिपम्. पीत्वाप्युपरतं चापि ददर्श स महाकपिः पीत्वाप्युपरतञ्चापि ददर्श स महाकपिः भास्वरे शयने वीरम् प्रसुप्तं राक्षसाधिपम् भास्वरे शयने वीरम् प्रसुप्तं राक्षसाधिपम् टुगेदर पीत्वाप्युपरतञ्चापि ददर्श स महाकपिः भास्वरे शयने वीरम् प्रसुप्तं राक्षसाधिपम्. So the reason why we went from 7 to 11 was because the key words for Anvaya are couched in this shloka. What is couched? First the verb, dadarsha, he saw. Who saw? Saha Mahakapihi, that great monkey, Hanuman. Dadarsha saw. Now he is not just seeing the Shayanasana, he is seeing the inhabitant. Who is that? Rakshasadipam Dadarsha. Okay, now the villain makes his entry. The chief of the Rakshasas he sees. Shayane Bhasware, one who is shining in repose. Prasuptam, the sleeping. Veeram, the brave. Rakshasadipam Dadarsha. He saw such a Rakshasadipa. We'll see Pitva Apyuparatam later. First, we'll go shloka by shloka for the Anvaya now, that you have understood the basic verb, the subject, and the object of the sentence. Verb Dadarsha, Mahakapihi Dadarsha, Kam Dadarsha, Ravanam Dadarsha, Rakshasadipam Dadarsha. So now let us see the meaning. Tasmin, Shayanasane. Tasmin means on the bed. Shayanasane. Jimuta Sankasham. Sankasha, the word Nibha, Sankasha and all, when we see, we should understand it means like, Eva. These all mean like. Sankasha means like. Like what? Jimuta. Jimuta means what? Dark, heavy, rain-bearing cloud. So our Ravana himself looked foreboding like a rain-bearing cloud. Okay, huge in size, dark and foreboding in nature. Imagine on a dark rain-bearing cloud, one flash of lightning, like that. Pradipta Uttama Kundalam. Wearing a kundala or round circular golden earrings, which were brilliant, bright. Uttama Kundalam, Sreshta Kundalam. So he was wearing beautiful earrings, which were shining bright at his ears. And then, description of Ravana. Lohitaksham, one with red eyes. So we were seeing in Vishnu class, Bhagavan Vishnu being described as one with red eyes, Lohitaksha. We have the Nama Lohitaksha and Vishnu Sastama. Here you see Ravana, the arch villain, being described as Lohitaksha. There is a significant difference between Ravana being called Lohitaksha and Vishnu being called Lohitaksha. I'm sure all of you know. Lord Vishnu's redness in the eyes is because of his compassion. It is like a lotus, like a freshly bloomed small, like not like a fully bloomed lotus, but like a lotus which is about to bloom. So red in color. Okay, and the redness signifies compassion. Here, in the case of this Adhama Asura Ravana, Lohitaksha signifies sheer anger, and essentially is Rajoguna Pradhana, red color. Even Rajoguna is associated with the color red. So here the Rajoguna Pradhana, red, because of anger, ego, because of his mother, Moha, eyes are red in color. Mahabahu, mighty armed one, mighty shouldered. Maharajata Vasasa. Vasasa refers to the garments that he was wearing. Maharajata refers to golden. So one who is wearing golden ornaments. Please wrote Rajata silver, Maharajata gold. So one who is wearing golden ornaments. Lohitena Chandanena Sugandhina Chandanena Anuliptangam. That's how we should do the Anvaya of the first line. Sugandhina, fragrant. Lohitena, red. Chandanena, sandal. With fragrant. The use of the Tritiya Vibhakti. Sugandhina, Lohitena, Chandanena means with. With fragrant, red, sandal paste. Anulipta Angam. With limbs which were besmeared with red, fragrant sandal paste. Okay. Sandhya Raktam. All this made him appear like the twilight sky. Iva, and therefore now comparison is happening. Iva, like Akashe, in the sky, Toyadam, cloud, Satadit, with the lightning, Satadit Ganam, with the lightning bolt. So he appeared massive and foreboding, and all the shining elements on his person, like his glowing kundalas, like the golden garments that he was wearing, overall made him, and also the sandal that pace that he was dismayed with, all this made him appear like a cloud against which there was a flash of lightning in the sky. So this is a comparison made by Valmiki to Ravana's appearance. And then he goes further. He gives more comparisons too. Vritam abharanaihi divyaihi, covered with divine ornaments. Okay, Vritam abharanaihi divyaihi, surupam, he possessed a beautiful appearance. Kamarupinam, who is he? He is one capable of taking any form at his will. So Kamarupinam is a direct adjective for Ravana. Okay, so one who could take any form at will appeared handsome, Surupam. Savrikshavana gulmadhyam prasuptam mandaram iva dadarsha. So here, again another comparison. Savrikshavana gulmadhyam. In a forest covered with a lot of trees. Like how a sleeping lion would appear, Ravana appeared sleeping in his bedchamber. This is the second comparison he makes. First comparison to a lightning, lightning decorated cloud, and here the appearance is to a mandara or the forest lion in the forest filled with trees. Okay, then we come to Kriditvo paratam. Ratrau Kriditvo aparatam. Kriditvo paratam. Kriditvo paratam essentially means after playing in the night, essentially after sporting throughout the night, this Ravana is now prasuptam. Later we saw, no? Varabharana bhushitam, decorated with auspicious ornaments. Rakshasa kanyanam priyam, one who is beloved to all the Rakshasa women. Rakshasanam sukhavaham, again adjective for Ravana, one who brings happiness and comfort and joy to the Rakshasas. Rakshasanam sukhavaham Ravanam. So the one who brings joy to the Rakshasas, one who is beloved to the Rakshasa Kanyas. Okay, what was he? Pitva, after having drunk all kinds of spirits and liquors. Uparatam, tired, sleeping. Prasuptam, we already saw, sleeping. Shayane bhasvare veeram, in repose, shining. The brave warrior, the king of the Rakshasas. Saha Mahakapi Tadarsha. That Mahakapi saw. I hope the meaning is clear. I've gone word by word. If you have any questions, please ask. Okay, if I move that window only, I'm able to see if anybody is having questions. Clear, no? 7 to 11? Okay, great. So now we'll move on to the next shloka. Nishvasantam yatha nagam, Nishvasantam yatha nagam, Ravanam vanararshabhaha, Ravanam vanararshabhaha, Asatya paramodviknaha, Asatya paramodviknas sopasarpat, Sopasarpat subhitavat, Sopasarpat subhitavat, Nishvasantam yatha nagam, Ravanam vanararshabhaha, Nishvasantam yatha nagam, Ravanam vanararshabhaha, Asadya paramodvikna sopasarpat subhitavat, Asadya paramodvikna sopasarpat subhitavat. Together. Nishvasantam yatha nagam, Ravanam vanararshabhaha, Asadya paramodvikna sopasarpat subhitavat. Saha vanarashabha, he, the vanarashabha, See, sopa sarpat is there, no? From there the word saha is taken. If you're wondering where saha came from. Saha vanarashabaha. He, that bull among monkeys. Ravana. See, Hanuman. I'm so sorry. Hanuman. Nagam yatha nishwasantam Ravanam asadya. Ravanam asadya means approaching Ravana, having reached Ravana. Description of Ravana, adjective for Ravana. Nagam yatha nishwasantam. He is not snoring, he is exhaling loudly. The exhale is like a hiss of a snake. Nagam yatha nishwasantam. Nishwasana means to exhale. The exhalation of Ravana is like a hissing serpent. Dreadful, terrible to behold for Hanuman. So what does he do? Paramot viknaha subhitavat apasarpat. Apasarpat, sorry. Apasarpat means what? He drew away. He jumped back. He approached Ravana, saw him hissing like a serpent. He drew back. Subhitavat, like a frightened person. Paramot Vignaha. Paramot Vignaha also is an adjective for Vanarashabha. That is Hanuman. Paramot Vignaha means one who is frightened. Okay. Subhitavat again also means frightened. There is Punarukti. There's two times the same meaning is conveyed. Here, is he really frightened? Is the question that the commentators now discuss. Okay. Obviously, Hanuman, when he is seeing Ravana, draws back. The action is clear. Valmiki likens it by using two words, adjectives. He likens it to one who is frightened. He says Subhitavat, Paramodviknaha, Vanarishabha, Apasarpat. So we understand it to mean, oh, he was frightened. Then the commentators ask, can Hanuman really be frightened? So what do you think is the reason why he is drawing back? Class discussion. Why do you think he's drawing back?
Because
Joshika, tell.
Ma'am, he wanted to analyze all the situations that can come after he comes across Ravana, who would wake up if he makes a sound or something.
But see, okay, a very good attempt. But listen, the action here is, you should imagine one play happening in front of you. When you behold a scary thing, what will you do? You will jump back. As if in fear is what Valmiki is saying. So if you jumping back in fear, it is not because you're analyzing the situation. The action is jumping back in fear. Cause for the action is what is being analyzed. So is it fear? What is it? What is it cause? What is causing him to jump back is the question. Rajaji was saying something.
Ma'am, I thought Hanuman was thinking about that Ravana has kidnapped Sita Devi. So maybe he's thinking that it is not right thing to stay in front of Ravana being a Rakshasa, or we will not stay near the bad people or near the Rakshasas. Like that, I thought he may think like that. I don't know.
Very nice, very nice. You've gone into the heart of the commentator here. This is what the commentator also says. The commentator whom I'm actually here referring to is Anantharama Dikshitar. Okay, it's a modern commentary only. He says, as if out of revolt, as if in revolt, revulsion rather, not revolt, as if in revulsion, how this Adhama, he actually abducted Jaganmata herself. Such a person, how can I stay in his sight also? Even looking at him is papa. So what Valmiki attributes to Bhita or fear, Anantharama Dikshita says in his commentary, it is because of revulsion. Even revulsion causes us to jump back. So Bhita Vat only he says no, he didn't say Bhitaha. So Bhita Vat means what? Like he is scared only, no. Vat means what? Like. Okay, because he says Bhitavat asti doesn't mean that he is really frightened. He is like, he is behaving as if he is frightened. But what is the actual emotion? Revulsion. This is what Anantharama Dikshita says in his commentary. Tilaka, the more classic original commentator, says Khinna Chittaha. Very sad. This villain I have seen. I came all the way to see Jaganmata. I came all the way to look at her, but look whom I'm forced to behold. Khinna Chittaha. Sadly he sees, and therefore out of that sadness he jumps back. Is what Tilaka also says. But the conclusion he's also probably drawing here is, because of the use of the word, because of the use of the suffix vat, it does not mean he's really Bhitaha. He's behaving as if he is Bhitaha. Okay, so this is the logic that they are giving in the commentary for why he jumps back. Okay, so having jumped back, what does he do? He always analyzes, like Joshika says, analysis comes now. Atharohanamasadya अथारोहणमासाद्य वेदिकान्तरमाश्रितः वेदिकान्तरमाश्रितः सुप्तं राक्षसशार्दूलम् सुप्तं राक्षसशार्दूलम् प्रेक्षते स्म महाकपिः प्रेक्षते स्म महाकपिः लाइन बाय लाइन अथारोहणमासाद्य वेदिकान्तरमाश्रितः अथारोहणमासाद्य वेदिकान्तरमाश्रितः सुप्तं राक्षसशार्दूलम् प्रेक्षते स्म महाकपिः सुप्तं राक्षसशार्दूलम् प्रेक्षते स्म महाकपिः टुगेदर अथारोहणमासाद्य वेदिकान्तरमाश्रितः सुप्तं राक्षसशार्दूलम् प्रेक्षते स्म महाकपिः so महाकपिः प्रेक्षते स्म स्म means was okay did something in the past what did he do prekshate sma he saw again okay he saw rather sorry he saw what did he see mahakapihi the great vanara hanuman atha then arohanam asadya having reached the steps here we must understand the steps not a staircase outside the room but a steps within the room so Ravana's bed was a gigantic bed possibly with steps around it. So having descended, because he went and saw the Nishvasantam Ravanam's face, right? So having seen that face, what did he decide? Oh no, I can't see this, and he jumped back. So he descended the stairs close to the bed. Then, so Arohanam Asadya, having reached the steps. Vedikaantaram Ashritaha approached another dais. So in the massive bedchamber of Ravana, there was another dais. He approached that dais. Vedika means dais or a platform. So he accessed the other platform. Ashritaha approached the other platform. Suptam Rakshasa Shardulam Prekshate. So Suptam, sleeping, Rakshasa Shardulam, tiger among the Rakshasas, Prekshate Sma. So he saw the tiger among the Rakshasas from a distance now. So by maintaining some distance between himself and the villain, he tried to get a better perspective on him and better perspective on things. Like how Joshika said, he probably started to think. Now again he continues to describe the Rakshasa. Shushubhe Rakshasendrasya Shushubhe Rakshasendrasya Swapatah Shayanottamam Swapatah Shayanottamam Gandhahastini Samvishte Gandhahastini Samvishte Yatha Prasravanam Mahat Yatha Prasravanam Mahat Shushubhe Rakshasendrasya Swapatah Shayanottamam Shushubhe Rakshasendrasya Swapatah Shayanottamam Gandhahastini Samvishte Yatha Prasravanam Mahat Gandhahastini Samvishte Yatha Prasravanam Mahat together Shushubhe Rakshasendrasya Swapatah Shayanottamam Gandhahastini Samvishte Yatha Prasravanam Mahat. Okay. Shushubhe glowed, was bright. Swapataha Rakshasendrasya Shayanottamam Shushubhe. Shayanottamam, the Uttama bed, the Sreshta bed of whom? Swapataha, the one who is sleeping. Rakshasendrasya, the Indra among the Rakshasas, Ravana. Swapataha is also in Sashti Vibhakti. So Swapataha Rakshasendrasya Shayanam Shushubhe. The sleeping Ravana's bed glowed. Again, there is an upama, there is a comparison. Gandha hastini samvishte mahat prasravanam yatha shushubhe. What is it? Gandha hastini samvishte mahat prasravanam yatha shushubhe. Okay, Gandha hasta. Okay, refers to Gandha means fragrance, hasta, elephant, but we should not take the word Gandha hasta literally. Okay, Gandha hasta is a particular class of male elephant which is held in awe by the rest of the elephant herd. The rest of the elephant herd is scared of it because it is alpha male. Okay, that kind of an elephant. Gandha hastini itself means, why? Because it is constantly secreting petrichor. Constantly from the temporal gland, secretions are happening. So constantly it is having that, it's like a mattagaja. Constantly it's having the rat flowing. That is why Gandha hasta became its name. So Gandha hastini samvishte, as if mixed with the secretions of the mattagaja, of the Gandha hasta, Mahat Prasravanam. So there is a waterfall. The waterfall, Mahat Prasravanam means waterfall, large waterfall. That large waterfall's water is fully mixed with the temporal secretions of the elephant. So the water itself changes taste, fragrance by itself. So like that, the waterfall, it's so powerful. So to denote the sense of power and to denote that he was looking like a Matta Gaja, which was sleeping on the bed, this upama is used. I hope it's clear. Okay. It's a slightly vague kind of comparison on first glance, but basic comparison here is between the male elephant and Ravana. Okay, like the male elephant in the waterfall, Ravana on the bed. Okay.
Ma'am, what is Prasravanam, ma'am? What is the meaning?
Waterfall. Mahat Prasravanam means large waterfall. So Gandha hastini Mahat Prasravanam, it is so, what do you call? It kind of changes the flavor and the smell of the water itself. Like that, it is so powerful. That elephant is so, such a Mattagaja. Similarly, Ravana appeared on the bed. He looked like a Gandhasta on the bed. Okay, so essentially what he looked like a massive scary elephant. Okay, like that you can understand. Now 15 to 20 together. And you'll see, I'll explain. Kanchanangadanadhaucha, Kanchanangadanadhaucha, Dadarsha samahatmanaha, Dadarsha samahatmanaha, Vikshiptau rakshasendrasya, Vikshiptau rakshasendrasya, भुजाविन्द्रध्वजोपमो, भुजाविन्द्रध्वजोपमो, काञ्चनाङ्गदनद्धौ च ददर्श समहात्मनः, काञ्चनाङ्गदनद्धौ च ददर्श समहात्मनः, विक्षिप्तौ राक्षसेन्द्रस्य भुजाविन्द्रध्वजोपमौ, विक्षिप्तौ राक्षसेन्द्रस्य भुजाविन्द्रध्वजोपमौ. Together. काञ्चनाङ्गदनद्धौ च ददर्श समहात्मनः, विक्षिप्तौ राक्षसेन्द्रस्य भुजाविन्द्रध्वजोपमौ. ऐरावतविषाणाग्रैः ऐरावत विषाणाग्रैरापीडनकृतव्रणौ आपीडनकृतव्रणौ वज्रोल्लिखितपीनांसौ वज्रोल्लिखितपीनांसौ विष्णुचक्रपरीक्षतौ विष्णुचक्रपरीक्षतौ ऐरावत विषाणाग्रैरापीडनकृतव्रणौ ऐरावत विषाणाग्रैरापीडनकृतव्रणौ वज्रोल्लिखितपीनांसौ विष्णुचक्रपरीक्षतौ वज्रोल्लिखितपीनांसौ विष्णुचक्रपरीक्षतौ together ऐरावत विषाणाग्रैरापीडनकृतव्रणौ वज्रोल्लिखितपीनांसौ विष्णुचक्रपरीक्षतौ. Next shloka. पीनौ समसुजातांसौ पीनौ समसुजातांसौ सङ्कतौ बलसंयुतौ सङ्कतौ बलसंयुतौ सुलक्षणनखाङ्गुष्ठौ सुलक्षणनखाङ्गुष्ठौ स्वङ्गुलीतललक्षितौ स्वङ्गुलीतललक्षितौ पीनौ समसुजातांसौ सङ्गतौ बलसंयुतौ पीनौ समसुजातांसौ सङ्गतौ बलसंयुतौ सुलक्षणनखाङ्गुष्ठौ स्वङ्गुलीतललक्षितौ सुलक्षणनखाङ्गुष्ठौ swangulitalalakshitau. Since we were talking of pronunciation earlier, I'll come back to the word here, Sanyuta. Please note, here also, yakara does not have a, the last word, which is nasika, it doesn't have. Okay, so you should say Sanyuta. Sanyuta. You will not say Samyuta. You say Sanyuta. Okay, Sanyuta. Okay, next shloka. संहतौ परिघाकारौ संहतौ परिघाकारौ वृत्तौ करिकरोपमौ वृत्तौ करिकरोपमौ विक्षिप्तौ शयने शुभ्रे विक्षिप्तौ शयने शुभ्रे पञ्चशीर्षा विवोरगौ पञ्चशीर्षा विवोरगौ लाइन बाय लाइन संहतौ परिघाकारौ वृत्तौ करिकरोपमौ संहतौ परिघाकारौ वृत्तौ करिकरोपमौ विक्षिप्तौ शयने शुभ्रे पञ्चशीर्षा विवोरगौ विक्षिप्तौ शयने शुभ्रे पञ्चशीर्षा विवोरगौ together संहतौ परिघाकारौ वृत्तौ करिकरोपमौ विक्षिप्तौ शयने शुभ्रे पञ्चशीर्षा विवोरगौ शशक्षतजकल्पेन शशक्षतजकल्पेन once more शशक्षतजकल्पेन सुशीतेन सुगन्धिना सुशीतेन सुगन्धिना चन्दनेन परार्ध्येण चन्दनेन परार्ध्येण स्वनुलिप्तौ स्वलङ्कृतौ स्वनुलिप्तौ स्वलङ्कृतौ शशक्षतजकल्पेन सुशीतेन सुगन्धिना शशक्षतजकल्पेन सुशीतेन सुगन्धिना चन्दनेन परार्ध्येण स्वनुलिप्तौ स्वलङ्कृतौ चन्दनेन परार्ध्येण स्वनुलिप्तौ स्वलङ्कृतौ टुगेदर शशक्षतजकल्पेन सुशीतेन सुगन्धिना चन्दनेन परार्ध्येण स्वनुलिप्तौ स्वलङ्कृतौ. Once more we'll chant the shloka. शशक्षतजकल्पेन सुशीतेन सुगन्धिना चन्दनेन परार्ध्येण स्वनुलिप्तौ स्वलङ्कृतौ. Rajiji, did you have a doubt?
Ma'am, here it is Sushitena, ma'am.
Sushitena only.
You said Sushetena.
No, did I say Sushitena? No. I think I've been telling correctly. Shashakshataja kalpena sushitena sugandhina.
I heard it.
Okay.
Sorry,
Others
heard
also you heard it correctly, no? Sushitena only. Yeah, Purnamagni. Okay, is it? Okay, good. Okay. So next one, 28th shloka also we will learn. Uttamastri vimruditau. Uttamastri vimruditau. Gandhottamanisheevitau. Gandhottamanisheevitau. Yakshapannagagandharva. There is no break here, but I'm just breaking for now. Yakshapannagagandharva. Devadanavarāvinau. Whole thing is one word. Yakshapannagagandharva. Devadanavarāvinau. Yakshapannagagandharva. Devadanavarāvinau. Together. Uttamastri vimruditau. Gandhottamanisheevitau. Yakshapannagagandharva. Devadanavarāvinau. Now, all these shlokas, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 26 shlokas we have taken for Anvaya. Everything starts from the first shloka. I'll give you the verb, the subject, and the object. Then we will go shloka by shloka only and see the Anvaya. But everything is related to the same thing. 15 shlokas. Verb, subject, object. So, Dadarsha. Mahatma, Dadarsha. Saha Dadarsha. Hanuman Dadarsha. What did he see? Mahatmanaha Bhujau Dadarsha. Of the great person. Here, who is this great person? Rakshasendrasya. Mahatmanaha Rakshasendrasya Bhujau. His two arms. So, the entire subject matter of the 6 shlokas are the mighty arms of Ravana. But notice, it's like what is the odd thing here? Bhujau. What do you think is odd about it? Okay, we'll discuss that later. There is one more question also that will come. But first, let us understand the Bhujau, the two arms. Okay, the description of the two arms. Saha Mahatmanaha Rakshasendrasya Bhujau Dadarsha. Hanuman saw the mighty Ravana's arms. Two arms. Bhujau. Two arms. Everything is Dvivachanam. Okay. All the words are, many words are adjectives here. Kanchanangada Nadhau. Kanchana, golden. Angada Nadhau. bound by golden armlets. Okay, those big, heavy golden armlets he was wearing. Kanchanangada Nathau. And then Vikshiptau. They were just thrown about carelessly because he was sleeping. Vikshiptau. It was thrown about lazily on the bed. Indra Dvajopamau. These are all adjectives for the bed or for the hands. For the arms. Indra Dvaja Upama. Upama means like. Indra Dvaja, Indra's flagstaff. In an earlier shloka also we have seen Indra's flagstaff. In the month of Bhadrapada, there is a festival which is celebrated in the Shukla Paksha Dwadashi. It is a festival to pay respects to Indra, the giver of rain. On that day, a ceremonial flag is erected. The flag is a mighty flag with a huge circumference. Similar to that flag, heavy, thick flag, Ravana's arms appeared. Indra Dhvaja Upamau, like Indra Dhvaja, like Indra's flagstaff. They appeared. This is again a symbol of the might of the arms. Indra is the mighty Deva, chief of the Devas. Here Ravana, the chief of the Asuras, had arms like Indra's flagstaff. The arms, now Indra reference continues. Airavata Vishana Graihi Apidana Krita Pranau. One word. Apidana Krita Pranau. Apidana. Torn out by Krita Pranau. Wounds caused by the tusks of Airavata. In a battle with the mighty Indra, Airavata tore apart Ravana's arms. He was left with those scars on his arms. Not only did Airavata tear into his arms, he also had Vajra Ullikhita Peenamsam. The fleshy part of his arms were torn apart by the Vajrayuda. Ullikhita, the scars of Vajrayuda could still be seen on Ravana's arms. Now you'll think, what a mighty Asura. He has faced Indra, he has faced Airavata, emerged with just scars, right? He is still alive. Normally, Vritrasura met his end at the hands of Indra. Any Asura would meet his end at the hands of Indra. But here is an Asura who just bore the battle scars proudly. Not only was it Indra's battle that he won, but it was also Vishnu Chakra Parikshata. Vishnu had unleashed his chakra on him. Even that had merely left scars on his arms. Just the mighty scars on his arms show the kind of might that powerful Asura had. He had faced Vishnu in battle and emerged alive. He had faced Indra in battle and emerged alive. So all the battle scars he wore proudly on his arms. And then, probably that is why Valmiki is spending so much time describing his arms, to say that he is a very, very powerful, formidable foe. Pino, fleshy. Sama Sujata Amsau, having well-formed limbs. Sangatau Balasayutau, well-made, okay, tough. Sangata means tough. Balasayuta, strong. Sulakshana Nakhangushtav, with shapely fingernails and thumbs. Okay, beautiful finger, well-formed fingers. Swangulitala Lakshitau. Okay, Su Anguli Tala. He had good Anguli fingers, Tala, palms. He was characterized, the Bhuja, the arms were characterized by well-formed fingers and palm. Fingernails, Nakha, Angushta, thumb. So the full meaning I will tell. Sulakshana Nakhangushtav Swangulitala Lakshitav. The arms of Ravana were characterized by well-formed fingernails, thumbs, palm, and the fingers. Okay. Then Samhatau. Samhatau means what? It looked sturdy. Samhata, sturdy, can take on any, battle. Parighakaro. Parigha we have seen before, iron club, like an iron bar. Parighakaro, look like an iron bar. Karikaropamau, resembling an elephant trunk. Kari, kara, upamau, like an elephant's trunk. Kari means elephant. Kara means the trunk. Upamau means like. Again, vikshiptau shayane, thrown about in the bed. Shubhe, Vikshiptau Shubhre Shayane, thrown about in the pristine bed. The arms were flung carelessly on the pristine bed. Shubhra, pure, clean. Shayana, bed. How did it appear? Pancha Shirsha Eva Uragau. Pancha Shirsha, 5-headed. Uraga, serpent. So you should imagine a long serpent with 5 heads. His arms, each arm appeared like a long serpent with 5, long thick serpent with 5 heads. Pancha Shirsha Eva Uraga. Okay, so that's how it is being compared to 5-headed snakes. Shashakshataja kalpena sugandhina sushitena chandanena parardhyena chandanena sanuliptau. Anulipta means what? Smeared with. We saw that earlier. Anuliptanga. Smeared with. Swa anulipta. Well smeared. With what? Shashakshataja kalpena. Kalpena, bringing to mind. Shashakshataja refers to rabbit's blood. Instead of saying lohitena, raktena, so many words are there for red. Instead, Valmiki chooses an eerie comparison for the chandana on Ravana's arms, like hare's blood. The redness of the chandana was like hare's blood. Understood? H-A-R-E, hare, rabbit. That's why I said rabbit first. H-A-R-E, hare's blood. Like hare's blood. Shushitena, cool. Sugandhina, fragrant. Parardhyena, expensive kind. Rich, supreme, good. Chandanena, sandalwood paste. Swanuriptav, well smeared. Sualankritav, well ornamented, well decorated. Bhujav. Okay. Then, now come the other words. Till now it's clear, right? Am I going too fast? If you want me to repeat anything, tell me. I'm hoping to go word by word only. Uttama Stri Vimruditau. Vimruditau means what? Massaged by, pressed by. Uttama Stri. Great women have pressed his arms. Like that only it looks. It is. Gandhottama Nishevitau. Spared with or anointed with supreme or good fragrances. Last word is very interesting. Yaksha Pannaga Gandharva Devadanava Ravinam. He is Ravana. He is a Ravinaha. Yaksha Pannaga Gandharva Devadanava. Yaksha, one category of being celestial beings, right? Kubera is the head of them. Pannaga, serpents. In the Nagaloka, in the world of serpents, right? They have a loka of their own. The Nagaloka. We see Bhogavati, the city of serpents. We saw earlier in one of these shlokas also. Gandharvas, Devas, Danavas, Asuras. For all of them, he is Ravina. He is one who makes them cry. Okay, Ravina means Ravayati iti Ravanaha, one who makes others cry. So Ravana. I told you earlier in one story why he became Ravana, because he cried. Correct? Here, the common and the more popular meaning ascribed to Ravana is one who makes others cry. Ravayati iti Ravanaha. One who makes others cry. Dhatu, ru dhatu. To cry. This is a prayoga called nich prayoga, causative, causing others to cry. Okay, so he is Ravinaha, one who makes all these people cry in terror. So here, what is making them cry in terror? The bhuja, the arms of Ravana, which make people cry in terror. Okay, so such arms, Dadasha, he saw, Hanuman saw. I hope the meaning is clear. Okay, very good. Then we'll okay, so we will stop the recording here and we will see the rest of the shlokas in the next class. Can I stop sharing, Rupaji? Thank you.